Alright, switch locations. Hopefully this is better. Internet is still kind of like a spotty thing in South Florida. Ever since the hurricane thing, tons of businesses don't have internet. My internet has been kind of spotty, so sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Didn't seem like it was working upstairs very well. So hopefully this works a little bit better. First back, yeah, way to go. Cheddar Kung Pao, my man, with the comment of the month yesterday, and Armand, I love it. Now that Jared Dines has squashed his beef with Music Is Win, can we expect your beef to be squashed? And when are you going to do Shred Wars? Interesting. No, my beef will not be squashed. You know, here's the thing about beef with Sean Daniel. Is just because you suck up a little bit, that doesn't mean the beef is squashed. If there was beef generally in the beginning, that means there was good reason for it. So, you know, I have a long memory, people. My fake Music Is Win beef will not be so easily tamed. But I did see that on probably like the lamest Shred Wars that I've seen thus far. But whatever. I have the best responses, Jesus. Responses to what the comments and stuff. Thanks. I'll take that as a compliment. Yeah, early. Welcome to the party. So this is better, right? It seems like this is better than up there. What's your favorite blues lick? My favorite hot lick or favorite blues lick? That is, yes. This Kavita brought to you by Cheddar Kung Pao. It was very, very generous donation with the super chat feature last time. Favorite blues lick will probably... Yeah, it'd probably be something like that. I think that's my favorite blues lick. So I think, did I do that last week? I don't know. Yeah, it's working now. Good, excellent. Favorite blues lick as follows. Bend up, G string, 5, 5, 5 to 6, G string, 7th fret on the D string. There you go. The lick doesn't have double stops. Man, you can't please everybody. God, I thought we were cool. Well, because if it has double stops, then it'd be a riff, wouldn't it? What up, Lee? How's it going? Man, all the super subs are here. I'm so thankful. So thankful to all of you for coming to join us. But yeah, definitely had some time before I'm hitting the road, so I thought I'd just kind of say what's up. How about a riff tutorial for 9 Inch Nails last? I'm so bad with the names of certain songs, but I really should do a Trent Reznor one. Oh, borrowed from T-Bone Walker? What, this one? Yeah, I'm sure it probably was. I don't even remember who I stole that from. But that's the cool thing about riffs and licks is you can steal them and whatever, and it's all good. Last is from a Wish, but it's a brutal one, like brutally like difficult or brutally like down-tuned, like industrial 9 Inch Nails. Trent won't play it live because it's too intense? Man, that's crazy. The Broken EP? All right, I'll check it out. I like some 9 Inch Nails for sure. Any advice on how to prevent injury from playing guitar? You develop tendonitis? Oh, it sucks, man. Thankfully, fortunately, I've never really had any guitar-related injuries. I think what it is because like I don't really push it. Once I'm done, I'm done. As far as practicing goes, like if it's like my wrist is cramping, I think the number one thing is to try to keep a straight wrist as much as possible, like straight. So move with your fingers instead of reaching one way or another like this. I see a lot of people kind of like, they'll play stuff like this or like this. Try to keep your wrist straight on. And again, luckily I've never had any injuries, so I don't really know if I'm like the best person to talk because I really don't do any formal stretching. I just kind of warm up by playing, you know? So yeah, I guess warming up is the way I stretch. Never been injured, so that's cool. Hey Sean, love Dragonfly. Oh, Dragonfly, you watched it? Awesome, man. Thank you so much. That is so cool. Red Walrus, what's going on? Play a Doors song. Any Gypsy Jazz? You know what? I was actually just talking to Justin about doing some Gypsy Jazz videos because Justin knows, he's way more versed with Gypsy Jazz stuff than I am. But I definitely love getting down on some Gypsy Jazz. Where's Stitch? Stitch has been kind of like out and about traveling. He was in New York the other day. He was cowardly fleeing the storm last week. So I actually haven't seen Ian in a while. He did find out that I stole his music stand, and I had to return that. But, you know, Have you ever taken a guitar exam? No, I really have not taken a guitar exam. Oh man, oh rock. Oh, thanks. It's so cool to hear people are enjoying the content. Is gypsy jazz when you kidnap some kids and take them away in a wagon and play a bunch of 7 chords at the same time? Yeah, that's most of it. I think a lot of it is you kind of have to like pulse it like, and then you know the kids take care of the rest, I suppose. Crystal balls, I think, are prominently involved, right? Didn't Django Reinhardt, he put like spells on people, stuff like that? I'm bummed because Kindred was just here. We could have done some gypsy jazz duo stuff. Ah, gypsy jazz. Where's the modern gypsy jazz today? I feel like all the good gypsy jazz is old gypsy jazz. Anybody know of like neo gypsy jazz? Neo gypsy jazz, new genre. Maybe you could do a vid on some Steve Howe licks. Yeah, sure. I'll have to look them up for sure. Awesome. Oh, did you see it? Yeah, she posted it on her Instagram. It was posted on her YouTube, but I was posting it upstairs, so I don't know when it's gonna finish because it seems like the internet's not really working well up there. Did a Miley Cyrus song. Right on, Miley Cyrus. Loved it. What was that last one? Thoughts on the head and the heart. Seen them this weekend. That's pretty cool. That's gonna be fun. I've only listened to. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know the head and the. Oh, you saw it on YouTube? Then it must have published. So that's good. Yeah, I'm still gonna do some recording videos. I'm planning on it. The hurricane thing and being displaced for a week and not having power definitely threw me off my game. So I'm trying to get back into like the groove, so to speak. But recording videos definitely coming soon. Stairway to Heaven lesson, as far as that goes, I mean, that would be such a good lesson. It would just be such a long lesson. I don't know. You've learned a lot from the videos. So cool to hear. Thanks for reaching out, man. I appreciate it. The new Foo Fighters album. You know, I still haven't heard that. I gotta listen to it. You know, I'm gonna listen to that today. I'm gonna put that up there because people have said good stuff. I'm one to get down with some Foo Fighters, so let's do it. I'm down. It is pretty good. All right, have to happen. Oh, big news! I finally made the switch from Apple Music to Spotify. I'm 100% Spotify now. Apple Music was. I had finally hit the last straw with them, and it was actually in pure Apple fashion. I'm trying to cancel my Apple Music subscription. So I'm navigating the layers of menus to find out how to like cancel it. And every time I went to cancel it, it just kept freezing and dying and crashing every time, like 6 times in a row, literally. I restarted, then I tried it again. I go to cancel, freeze. It's like, nice try. I was not deterred. I sat there until it finally got it canceled. And now I'm straight up Spotify. So that's pretty cool. Do you have any hobbies? Man, I don't know. I guess sports. I guess basketball, you consider that a hobby. Do a lot of that. I have started watching Rick and Morty. I need to start watching it in order. I've just been watching some of like on YouTube they have these streams where you can, I did not sell my soul to Apple. And yeah, #1 hobby is coming up with intros to the video. Yeah, that's not even a hobby. That's like a full-time job. Am I a 3-point shooter? I can stroke the 3 for sure. I'm a natural point guard who is forced into bulk scoring situations way more often than I'm comfortable with. But all right, quick basketball story from Sunday. So I played this game Sunday mornings with these guys. Pretty cool game, you know, decently competitive. They're all buddies, so we can talk trash. Like, one of my favorite things about basketball is like talking trash, like just mad trash to people. But the thing is, it's like, if it's with guys you don't know, it can kind of come off as like not good-natured. So good-natured trash talk is my absolute favorite thing. And like in a super competitive game, I just try to like let the game do the talking and not really speak a lot. But I hadn't played in a while since, you know, the hurricane stuff. So I had this thing. What we do is we play to 11, 1s and 2s, okay? So I'm like, I need to score 6 points because I had a whole spiel planned. I start the game off. I go to my defender. I'm like, this is gonna be a hurricane-themed game, okay? First play the basket, get a bucket, get in the paint, lay it in. I go, category 1. Looked right in his eye, back on defense, right? Get the ball back, second possession, second bucket. Category 2. So you know where this is going. I need six of these. There are 5 categories of a hurricane, okay? And again, we're only playing to 11. So the first 3 were easy. I was feeling it, and then for whatever reason, kind of went on a little bit of a cold streak, which was unfortunate. I thought I had this wrapped up. Anyways, I get to 5, okay? Category 5, which hurricanes don't get stronger than 5 categories. And we need 1 more point. Next bucket wins. Get the ball, pull up, hit the long 2, like crazy long 2, just splash it, and then I'm just like, landfall. And then that was it. It couldn't have worked out more perfect. The 6 stages of a hurricane, and I was pretty happy with that. So that's my basketball trash talk story of the week. Making landfall after Category 5 hurricane. That's cool. To the guy typing the Chinese characters, I have no idea what that means. What football team do I support? Sadly, I support the Chicago Bears. Born in Chicago. Bears are not off to a great start. Whatever. You trounced your 6-year-old nephew at basketball? That's your level? Hey, that's cool. Whatever. Just don't let those youngins sneak up on you. They gotta be put in their place sometime. That's my favorite thing, is like playing like high school kids in basketball. Absolute favorite thing. Negative harmony. I don't even know what that is. From the Mystic guy, man. Negative harmony sounds pretty intense. I should probably do that. You'd like basketball more if it were football? It's hard to play football. Me and my friends used to get together like post high school and play football. We'd have like a pickup football game like in the summer, like when we were all home on break or whatever. And I think it was probably by the time we were like 21 or 22, where we played tackle football without pads, which is stupid. You can do that when you're like 18, 19, and you don't have like any like real jerks trying to like concuss everyone. But then by the time we were like 22, like there was a hospital trip every single time with like the tackle football. There was like some brutal injuries getting the gang back together and playing tackle football. Let's see. You really want to know how you can get out of the boring routine on guitar, play some random stuffs and songs that you already know too. All right. Yeah, no, first of all, no, I don't play basketball against Stitch. That'd be interesting. Queens of the Stone Age versus Foo Fighters. Queens. Gotta go with the Queens all the way. Like, nothing against Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters are great. Queens of the Stone Age. So to get out of your habits on guitar, I think is to try to pick up a different genre, which will be cool, which is a good reason for me to maybe post some of these gypsy jazz videos, because again, it's not something I'm super well versed in. Justin is way more than I am. I know he kind of went like real down the wormhole in like a gypsy jazz phase for a while. And I think it's going to be cool because I'm going to learn a lot about it. It's a genre that I like, but exploring a different genre will kind of open up different things that you might not have even... So even if you don't like gypsy jazz, it's like, oh, just kind of like adding the like... that kind of bursty type playing is like maybe something you can incorporate to stuff you already know. So if you're stuck in a rut, you want to try something new, just check out maybe some videos or some music from a genre that you've never checked out before. And there's going to be something you like, whatever it is. Even if you don't like the music, there's got to be something that you can appreciate in a new genre of music that you can incorporate in your own playing that hopefully will get you out of your rut. So good luck with that. Hey, Sean, how are you doing? Doing pretty good, Chris. Can't complain. It's good, it's finally cooling down here a little bit, but we'll see. Have you ever taken singing lessons? No, never taken singing lessons at all. I'm just trial and error, just belting it, doing what I can. The cool thing is, the last couple of years, hanging out with more singers as I have been, I feel has made me a better singer just kind of by being around and seeing how like actual singers like do it. It's like, oh, like concentrating on the right notes. It's like a thing. That's pretty cool. I don't know. Why do your guitar strings always smell like stinky cheese? I mean, I guess what are you eating? That's weird. Can I play at your funeral? Thanks for your compliance in advance. I mean, where's the funeral going to be? Do you have a date set? Yeah? I would love to. What do you want me to play? I always thought it'd be interesting playing at a funeral. I've never actually played at a funeral. Look at all these questions, man. Can you do a video on time? I haven't done a time signature video, have I? Have I? I don't think I have. That's interesting. What song do you like the most from the Gorillaz? El Mañana, I think, is my favorite Gorillaz song, for sure. Thanks for the tip. No problem. How to write music to accompany a poem? That's a good question. I think from that, so if you have lyrics, any kind of lyrics that you already have that don't have music to go with it, the strumming video address of time signatures, good to know. Thank you. I had no idea. So yeah, so you have a poem, you're trying to put music to it or something. I think what it is assigning the words of the poem the notes of a melody, and then being able to take the notes of a melody and turn them into chords, okay? And then once you have those chords, then you can kind of like try to create some kind of rhythm or something. Yeah, what's up, Samuel? Good to see you. You have played at a funeral? I feel like playing at a funeral would be like really, really depressing. Depends on the type of funeral. I've been to I haven't been to a ton of funerals, fortunately, but I have been to different funerals where like some of them are kind of like a celebration of life, which is definitely how my funeral is going to be. 100% it's going to be a celebration of the life of Sean Daniel. So much to the point that like, I don't know if I'm going to have like an inheritance to pass down, but at least the guitars or whatever gear I have stored up, there's going to be like an Olympics, like a competition that like the winner gets certain things. I'm not just going to give people stuff. Like you're going to have to earn them at the funeral Olympics, which I'm having at my funeral. I'm going to like pre-establish like the events before I go. And then definitely I'll probably have pre-recorded. Hopefully I have time to plan my own funeral and I don't just peace out like real instantly. But I'll have like pre-recorded, reward videos to be like good job, like you really made a great score on the ball pit obstacle course, whatever it is. The events have yet to be determined, but yeah. So that's what kind of funeral my funeral is gonna be. Yeah, sure, scavenger hunt style funeral. That'd be cool. I think whoever leaves the most downvotes on Music is Wins channel gets a Taylor GA3. Event number 1. There we go. Any tips on improving basic rhythm? Yes, because I think the rhythm, it's like Wu-Tang rhythm, is like, it's probably one of the harder things to teach, but counting is how you really have to teach yourself basic rhythm. Because if you're just like, okay, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, like, it's hard to just really force yourself into a solid timing. So whether it's with a metronome, which is helpful, something like that, you want to be able to count like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and where all the downstrokes are numbers and all the upstrokes are the word and. So you really gotta get the counting done. Okay. Viking funeral, that'd be pretty cool too. What is the saddest chord? So people have been asking about Sinister Gates. Sinister Gates is a beast, like ridiculously good. Those guys are awesome. Do you like Green Day? I used to like Green Day. I don't really listen to Green Day anymore. But they were there during the formative years, so I got nothing bad to say about Green Day. Don't really listen to them that much anymore. But yeah, thoughts on Peter Green? But can you play Wonderwall? Of course I can play Wonderwall. Peter Green, another beast for sure. Oh, the Music is Win stuff. Music is Win is like it's stupid. It's like I've always wanted like beef with another YouTuber, and we were just kind of shooting the breeze, and whatever. It's not an actual thing. It's just funny, What's really in this bottle is the Kavita apple cider tonic turmeric. First, this name. Apple cider vinegar tonic turmeric ginger. What a long name for something. There couldn't be like a better name for this. Come on. But man, it's so cleansing. I love it. You want to have beef with me? What's the best way to start a beef nowadays? Like a non-violent beef. I don't really want a violent beef, but Shondels? Not sure what that means. It's not really kombucha. I haven't really gotten into a kombucha phase yet. I feel like that could be down the road. I don't know. Not quite there. He said he was looking for a YouTube beef a while ago? Really? Why don't we? What's the holdup? I'm totally down for this YouTube beef. I would love it. I don't know. When was the last time you went to Ireland? Still haven't went to Ireland. No, I know. Isn't that crazy? If you want beefs to start talking about Tonewood, yeah, no kidding. I don't drink alcohol. No. Oh yeah, I said that. Yeah. People want you to be with Guitar Goddess. I'll be over there. I think maybe next month. I'll probably head over to her place, which is thousand miles away. Have you seen Rick Beato? Yes, I've seen Rick Beato. I think I said his name right. Beato. Rick Beato's got some pretty cool videos. I definitely dig him. He's got some long videos too. Sometimes I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna watch this, and then I have such a short attention span. It's hard for me to actually do that, but yeah, Rick Beato's got some awesome lessons. Like, talk about a dude who like knows his stuff. I was watching a video on how to just like tune guitar toms, I think last week. And I'm like, man, this guy like knows what he's talking about. So I love that. Best cocktail to drink while playing guitar? I don't drink. I don't know. Cosmopolitan? Oh, the Beato rants? Yeah, I saw his Apple rant. I kind of want to make my own Apple rant at some point. Because I love Beato. I think the Apple rant was a little too much of like a spur of the moment rant. A good rant needs to be coldly calculated. Like if you do a rant like in the heat of passion, very few people can really pull off like a great rant in the moment of something that they're still currently being angered by. Some people do it better than others. You know, like Adam Carolla is a guy whose rants are like fantastic. I feel like my rants will have to be a little coolly calculated and kind of thought out to really do a rant justice. So, you know, in my crosshairs right now are decorative pillows. Apple, I'm always down for, I have such a love-hate relationship with Apple, I could always do an Apple rant. But, would you ever grow your nails out and pluck like some flamenco guitarists? Nah, I can't grow my nails out. I have a thing with my fingers, like I keep like nail clippers like in my car and like everywhere because it's weird if I have long nails. And like with basketball, there's no way. Like I'll be playing basketball until like you drag my dead body off the court. So that wouldn't really fly, just like slicing people. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll start ranting a little more. That'd be cool. More like best. Again, some people can really pull off a great rant like in the heat of the moment. How many guitar hours a day? Like for me, it's tough to say. And long fingernails are gross. What do you recommend for finger callus? You know, another crazy thing about me is my fingertips don't callus unless I'm playing bass. Like I've had a few things where I've had to play like a lot of bass getting ready for like a show or something. And that's the only time my fingers ever callus is if I'm playing like a lot of bass guitar, like a few hours of bass a day. Other than that, I've never actually gotten calluses on my fingertips. It's weird. But I've been putting in that work. You know I've been putting in that work. Like I play a lot of guitar. It's just never, whatever. My fingertips are just immune to that. I don't know. What's my favorite genre of music? That's interesting because, again, now since I've abandoned Apple Music and I'm on Spotify, it's like what radio channels do I listen to? And I ended up settling on the indie rock channel at first while they start populating your likes or however that works, whatever that is. So God, is indie rock my favorite genre? Do I want to say that? That seems pretty hipster. I guess that's what I go. When did you start playing guitar? I started playing my senior year of high school. I think because of Jimi Hendrix. I saw like a presentation in school about Jimi Hendrix, and I was like, sweet. And then that was about the same time I think I told the story about being in math class and one guy bringing a guitar in, and I was like, oh, sweet, a guitar. And I got one, and I never looked back. Here we go. All right. Playing. How old are you? 34. Pretty crazy, right? You learned of Hendrix in school? Yeah, it was like a class presentation. We were supposed to do a presentation on like a historical figure. And some really forward-thinking gentleman did one on Hendrix. And I was like, nice. I'd heard the name, but I never really knew about Hendrix. And I was just like really, really intrigued. Thank you for the 29 comment. Yeah, I can. The cool thing is, the great thing is that I can play a lot younger. Like, in certain situations, it's very helpful. But yeah, I'm 34 years old. Just trying to do it. And I never drank alcohol. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know. You know, never tried it. What's your opinion on tech mini guitars? I should listen to Catfish and the Bottlemen? Yeah, you know, I still got to do, what is it? 7? Is that the name of that song? I was gonna do a cover of that because I've got a cool way of playing that. That's a really cool song. Eventually, I will get around to posting that. For Shanti's awesome. Yeah, never drank. Yeah, I just never drank. So the thing about never drinking, like on my dad's side of the family, like there's a long tradition of like every man in the family like dying of alcoholism, like dating back to like the dawn of the Irish Empire. So that had part to do with it, but also too when I was in like first grade, we moved from Chicago to Wisconsin, and my parents bought this like old like historic kind of hotel actually, and it was like a 25 room hotel, and it was like a bar and a restaurant, and it was in like the middle of like this real redneck part of Wisconsin, but it was cool. So growing up, I would actually be helping out around this hotel all the time. And I would like bartend and stuff. So when I was like 10, 11 years old, I was actually like a bartender in Wisconsin. And I guess you can do that. That's not like against the law if like your family owns it or something. I don't really know the laws. But yeah, I would like serve police officers and I'd get people drinks and stuff. But we would live in like the downstairs part of it. And like there would be some like crazy, like growing up in like a bar is like, oh, I just don't really want anything to do with this. So I'm not hating on, you know, alcohol or general. It's not like I'm morally opposed to it. It's just something that I never really wanted to try. And boom. And here I am drinking this wholesome Kavita apple cider vinegar tonic turmeric ginger. Again, so refreshing, so cleansing. So good. So that's the story of that. Freddie Jones Band. Never heard of him. I know. No, I don't even smoke weed. That comes as a shock to a lot of people. I can tell you that much. But yeah, never tried that. Kind of the same thing. I always thought I was like, I was weird enough, like not being on any kind of thing. You'd be a virgin if it weren't for alcohol. You know, I thought that too for a while, because high school was a dry spell for me. It wasn't until like later on, and I thought maybe that would be a hindrance. But then you know what? Here's the thing: it just makes you improve your game. So if you take that almost as a handicap, like the alcohol thing, and then let's be classy about it. Don't be sober and try to be hooking up with like drunk people. It really is. It's a challenge. So you really kind of have to fine tune your game, and you'll be way better because of it. So it's almost kind of like, you know, with like what a challenge, you know. Are you conservative? I'm conservative on some things, liberal on some things. I'm just independent. You know I'm an independent. Come on. I'm of the contrarian party. I've been playing guitar for I guess like 16, 17 years now. Yeah. Middleman. What does that mean? I'm not sure what that means. I mentioned in one of my lessons that the notes E and G go well together, same as A and C, and other pairs of relative majors. What other pairs of notes do you know? Well, any of them really go pretty well together inside of a scale. Okay, so like a fifth together, you know, like a G and a D is going to go well. That's a fifth. It's really about knowing your intervals. So it's not so much... Oh yeah, in the middle, man. Gotcha. It's not so much about knowing which notes go together, like, oh, C goes well with E, B goes well with G, stuff like that. It's more about knowing your intervals in the spaces between notes. So it's not so much that an A pairs really well with a D or a B with an E. It's about knowing what a fourth is. You know, like, oh, fourths go together really well as two-note chords. Or a first and a fifth go together really well as 2 note chords. Yeah, so somebody just asked about the veganism thing again. I tried to answer that upstairs. I don't know if anybody heard that. But yeah, I've been vegan since like since April. So that's really, it's been a good experience for me. Again, I'm not going to be pushy. Not one of those people, because my experience with vegans before I actually did it was like, these people are like annoying like the hell out of me. And that's only a certain, that's a bad representation. But you know, since I've been doing it, it's been like really, really helpful for me, health-wise. And I would recommend people giving it a shot if, you know, maybe they feel like they're having some issues or whatever. My main thing was I had these injuries. So again, I don't know if you heard this in the first time I tried this, but I had a couple basketball injuries where I like was missing pieces of cartilage in the spot where my big toe sits into my foot. Like I chipped the cartilage off right there in my foot on both feet in 2 separate instances where I'm like trying to like jump off a wall and get back onto the court. So my feet were jacked up. I really had to I had to tape my big toe to my first toe twice, and then I had to tape that around to my foot to stabilize that joint. Otherwise, like as soon as I would try to like put torque on my foot, it would just like inflame and I wouldn't be able to run or whatever. So any kind of exercise I had to do, I had to like tape my feet, both feet, forever. You know, it's just like so annoying. And then what happens is like when you have that joint so stable, it starts causing other problems. So since I wasn't able to really kind of like be fluid with my foot, I started having knee problems, and then like my knee problems started creeping up. I could feel it in my hip, and I'm like, man, I'm just getting like old. Like this sucks. But you know, I went to podiatrists, foot doctors and stuff, and they're like, yeah, the only, you know, maybe we could do a surgery where we just like open your foot up and pour blood in it, and hopefully it regenerates cartilage. And it's like, what? This sounds awful. Like, yeah, it might not even work, because like literally like my big toe is like the farthest part from my heart on my body. So it's like hard for blood to get down there to help, you know, regrow cartilage or fix stuff. But again, I did the vegan thing, and in the first week, my feet, which had been messed up for 5-6 years, were totally healed, 100% healed. And same thing, so you said you don't have any cartilage in my knees. I was starting to lose a lot of cartilage. I had chondromalacia, I think is what they called it, in my right knee. I was having some real bad problems with that. And again, went vegan, and like they almost instantly healed it for me. Which I think a lot of it could just be I'm just kind of like lactose intolerant, which if I am, I don't know. I'm just guessing. Maybe that had something to do, and that was like inflammatory. Non-inflammatory diet has probably helped me more than anything. But yeah, I don't think it's because I was getting more nutrients. I think mostly it was probably the dairy. Again, I could experiment with it and start going maybe just like lactose, whatever. I don't even know. I'm not really questioning it, but yeah, I have been full vegan for like April, May, June, July, for almost 6 months now, and I feel good. You know, it's cool. Again, if you want to try it, go for it. It's not as hard as maybe people might have you believe. I'm not gonna tell you to do it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, do it. You're killing everything. No, if you want to do it, do it. It's cool. It's worked for me. It's been great. That's all I'll say on it, because I don't want to get annoying about it. What's my main job actually? It's hard to say. I mean, it's pretty split evenly between this, YouTube, and other opportunities that come from it, and teaching private guitar lessons. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Play out. I'm playing out a lot more, so that's cool. But you can't eat mammals and shellfish because you have gout. That's rough. But yeah, so music is the main job, which is cool. You know, that's nice. Smuggling. Is there a Mrs. Sean Daniel? No, there's not. So I'm married to the game. You know that's what's up. But yeah. Hey, what's going on, IJ? IJ Hopkins, or is that a lowercase L? Do you use your thumb to play chords? Not a thumb player. Do I believe in aliens? That's a cool question. I mean, yeah, sure, of course I believe in aliens. It's almost a little arrogant not to believe in aliens, am I right? You wouldn't stay married for long with all those pretty girls on my couch? Yeah, 100% true. There's no way I could let that fly. Absolutely not. Hence the single life for me, my friends, for the foreseeable future. Do you believe in ghosts? All right, hold on, let's talk about aliens first. Okay, all right. Yeah, I believe in alien planets. I think it's sure. The odds, the law of averages say yes. Do I believe that they've visited Earth? I mean, who am I to say? I've never. That's tough. I'm not saying it's never happened, but I'm not going to go ahead and say that for sure they've visited Earth. Do you see ancient aliens? That would be cool. Like if aliens built the pyramids or stuff like that. That'd be pretty awesome. I want to believe. Y'all know what that's from. One of my favorite shows ever. But ghosts? I'm not sure if I believe in ghosts or not. I kind of feel like I've had some ghostly experiences in the past, maybe. Not ghostly enough to be like, I definitely believe in ghosts. Ghostly enough to be like, yeah, I could see that being a thing. So, yeah, see, a lot of people are like, yeah, ghosts are real AF, right? So yeah, sure, I believe in ghosts. But here's the thing, I'm not afraid of ghosts. Even if I believe in them. Jens Larson, you're a ghost? The ghost of jazz. I always knew you seemed like you were from a different time, Jens. And now I know that you're actually just like you're a modern day ghost. Man, we should do like a ghost hunting video. What do I need to be a ghost hunter? I probably need night vision goggles, right? I feel I have the audio equipment to be a ghost. Ghost hunter, not to be a ghost. In fact, like I said earlier, Kendra just left. We had a ghost experience once, believe it or not, where we recorded some ghostly stuff with the microphone. And then we were like slowing it down to try to like hear it. That was pretty cool. That was probably my funnest experience with the DAW, is taking actual like ghost audio and trying to like make a word out of it. That was pretty fun. I had a good time with that. So yeah, so I believe in aliens and ghosts, which I didn't really realize until I was able to talk it out with you good people, for sure. All right, so I need a camera, an infrared EMF detector, a mic, and a recorder. All right, excellent. Do you watch other YouTube guitar players? What do you think they do better, if anything? Oh yeah, for sure. I'm sure they all do stuff a lot better than I do. Jens Larson, who just commented, is a great guitar YouTuber, which you should check out his channel. He's like without a doubt, the best jazz guitar YouTube channel on YouTube, 100%. A lot of other great players. What else do I watch on YouTube? So I watch, what do I watch? I watch Ryan Bruce, Fluff. It's pretty cool. I just recently got into the Frog Leap Studios guy. That guy's cool. Some of the stuff, not always my cup of tea, but I kind of like how he talks about other things. Yeah. Marty Shorts, never really watched Marty Shorts. I'm very aware of Marty Shorts. Again, the OG, nothing but respect for Marty Shorts. I think he's pretty good. I see Rob Scallon's videos every now and then. He's pretty cool. Ben Eller, yes, Ben Eller. Ben Eller's awesome. Ben Eller's hilarious. Love that guy. Yeah, so I'm a Ben Eller fan for sure. God, who am I? I feel like I'm missing somebody. The Samurai guitarist guy. I've seen his videos before. His are pretty cool. Justin Sanderco. I'm not sure if I know that. Is that the dude with the tats? I think. I don't know. But yeah. Rob Chapman. Yeah, Rob Chapman's another guy. Stitch, of course, Stitch. Philip McKnight. Yeah, he's the Know Your Gear guy. I've seen him too. Oh, you drew Samurai guitars? Oh, I think, did he post your thing on his Instagram or something? I think that was pretty, I think, right? I could just be confusing things. When I watch YouTube videos, it's usually like a late night binge. Oh, Justin Sanderco is the Justin guitar guy. Yeah, never really knew Justin. I know of him for sure. Guy seems awesome. One thing I will say about YouTube guitarists, especially kind of like the previous generation, because obviously me and Jens are like the next level, and Ian, for sure. But what's with all the hats? What's with like the little hats that a lot of the YouTube guitar players wear? Anybody? What's with that stuff? I don't know. You have I have the best intro jokes? Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, never really understood the hats with other YouTube guitarists. But yeah, there's like a lot of cool ones out there. That's fun. Hats make you play better? Yeah, I'm not gonna join the hat club. There's no way. I'm in the market for a new hair endorsement now that my contact at Hans de Foucault got canned. The best Queens of the Stone Age song. Ooh, that's tough. I think I Sat by the Ocean might be my favorite Queens of the Stone Age song. It's a good one. That's a solid one. Sat by the Ocean. There's so many good ones. I was actually talking with Justin about this. Maybe how to solo through the neck and how to remember the scales. Yeah, sure. I'll have some more solo videos coming up soon. Again, it's all about arpeggios. Gosh, what was I even talking about? Queens of the Stone Age. Oh, we're talking about like bands and if they're album bands or if they're just like song bands. For instance, we're talking about Elliott Smith, and we decided that he wasn't really like an album kind of artist. Like he's just got a bunch of great songs. And to me, there's not like a huge distinction between, obviously his albums will sound a little bit different from time to time, but not really like a huge distinction between, XO, either or, there's like a totally different thing. But yeah, can you play I Appear Missing? Not off the top of my head, I don't know. Queens of the Stone Age is definitely what I think of like an album band. Like each of their albums have kind of like a different vibe that is like so cool. You strive to have Ian's self-confidence? In what way? Mm-hmm. Who has a better beard, Marty Shorts or Stitch? Stitch's band is awesome. I actually got my my Stitch. Hey, what's going on? All right, Ishin. Am I saying your name right? Ishin. You told me how to say it once before. O'Toole. I totally forgot. Am I doing that right? Tell me how to do that. What's your favorite? Oh, about Ian's hair situation. Marty's beard is a marketing technique. I guess so. What's your favorite artist? Ushian, right? Ushian. I'm gonna try to remember that Ushian. But thank you. What were we just saying? My hair is not the same. Comfortable. My favorite Arctic Monkeys song? That's tough, man. Number one party anthem, maybe? Listening to you as practice. Very cool. Yeah, Marty's Fedora. Fedoras, come on, guys. You know, underrated Arctic Monkey song is Knee Socks. I love that. My Stitch Method shirt is here. I think I just washed it. But yeah, why didn't I wear that? That's silly. Yeah, I don't really know Joe Walsh that well. Sorry. Gosh. Dead Weather, same thing. I mean, I know of the Dead Weather. It's not something I really got into the first couple times I heard them, but I mean, they're awesome. Favorite Soundgarden song is Day I Tried to Live. Do Me a Favor is the best Arctic Monkeys song. Do you wear Lacoste because you live in Florida? Because of the gator, you mean? No, just because I'm styling. That's why. Do you love playing guitar every day? Of course, yeah. What else we got? Favorite artist that died this year? Man, I don't know. Who else died this year? Is it still... I can't think of who died recently. It's sad. Because like a lot of people have, right? Bowie? Is that this year still? Oh, Cornell. Obviously Cornell. Chris Cornell. I get in like a time warp when I start thinking of like what time it is. Walter Becker too. Man, Walter Becker was awesome. The sad thing is like I just kind of got into Steely Dan. And then that happens, you know? Such a bummer. Yeah, still bummed about Chris Cornell. Man. Woody Guthrie every year. Oh, Ushian. Did I already say it? Mary Tyler Moore died. Now you're bumming me out with all these people who died. Stop. It's like on the left side of my screen are all the comments, so I'm just trying to stop them. I have a feeling like my phone might die at any moment now, so we're just gonna take it to the zero line, I think. I always wondered what happened if I logged on my own YouTube channel during a live feed. Can I watch myself on this laptop? Yeah, Greg Allman too. I told you to stop. Stop it. Stop bumming me out. Okay, yeah, wow, now I'm watching myself live. So what happens if I comment on my own thing? Hello. What does that do? Wow, I just commented on my own. This is some metaphysical stuff going on right here. Yeah, Andrew. What's up? Yeah. Hey, whoa, I know. Have I finished the Harry Potter series? No! Come on, man. I just started it last week. I finished the first book, for sure. Oh! China Kung Pao! With the super chat. Boom! Dropping the hammer. My guy. That's incredible. What a guy, man. See, all of you have a lot to live up to as far as subscribers go by Cheddar Kung Pao's graciousness. So let's go. Lord of the Rings is better. Little Twitch Spotify for $10. Lord of the Rings is better than Harry Potter. I'm sure. I mean, yeah, it probably is. But those books are so long. I tried reading Lord of the Rings once, and what do you mean? Why give money? Man's got to eat. Read Dune after Harry Potter? What kind of time? It's gonna take me years to finish Harry Potter. There's like what, 7 books? Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I finished the first Harry Potter. I started. All right, this is pretty funny. So 2 nights ago, I pulled an all-nighter. I did not sleep at all. It was like 2 a.m. Couldn't sleep. So I'm reading Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I'm like in my bed. It's 2 a.m. and it was cool, whatever, you know, like it was all right. And then I had a moment, and I felt like such a loser. Again, nothing wrong with Harry Potter, but it was wherever my head was at the time. I'm like, it's 2 a.m. It was like Saturday night or something. I'm like, man, you're such a loser, Sean. Reading Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So I went back in the studio and I practiced guitar for like 5 hours. And then it was like 7 a.m. I'm like, man. So that one, yeah. So I'm still kind of recovering from that night. Yeah, but hey, that was it. So I am reading Harry Potter, kind of. Yeah, I mean, just if there's a cause or something, yeah. Oh yeah, for the money, man, just being cool. What's the name of the band you always mention? Los Jefes Rifes, the band me and Justin have. Hopefully Justin can get over this week. Again, we were on fire, and then Hurricane Irma came and just blew up all our plans. So another thing I've discovered is now I have this laptop here with myself on it, delayed by a few seconds, and it's a few seconds behind, and it's like really distracting me right now. But yeah. That's it. Yeah, if anybody ever super chats me money, I'll definitely shout you out and just like laugh like it's like the craziest thing that's ever happened. Like both times it's happened. Yeah, got any riffs in store? Always have riffs in store. Riffs are in limitless supply in this house, right? Yeah, hopefully was that an existential crisis I had? Maybe it was. I don't know. Whatever. What time is it? 3:45? Jeez, I gotta go soon. No bad vibes. Oh, no bad vibes at all. None taken. It's only good vibes here on the Sean Daniel channel. Welcome. Again, thank you everybody for tuning in. What made you play electric guitar? Jimi Hendrix, for sure. 100% Jimi. I definitely, I've been playing more electric than acoustic as of late too, which is cool. You read The Exorcist? Positive vibration. It's shining. What is? Music is win. What happened? Back on the beef. Yeah. Really, just kind of nothing. Oh, Fave Hendrix song. Little Wing. Can I play drums? Yeah, I play drums. You should check out my Instagram page. I just posted a drum thing a couple days ago. One of new things. Andrea's here. My moderator, my #1 moderator has arrived. What do you look at all the mods? By the way, you missed it earlier. We found out how to technically pronounce Ushian O'Toole's name. Ushian. So how cool is that? Yeah, so Andrea's here. I hope you all subscribe to her channel because we posted a cover of a song over there, which you should check out. Pretty good. Some Fall Out Boy like you've never heard it before. Yeah? Definitely something to go check out. Good stuff. Ushian. Yeah. Ushian, solid name. Very unique. Is that a unique name in Ireland? You live in Ireland, right? Yeah. Oh, thanks, Cheddar Kung Pao. Oh, good times. That's right. Classical type. Not sure what that means. Hey, definitely, we're gonna try to make more videos with Andrea. So, in fact, everybody go to Andrea's channel and shame her into learning more songs, so we can kind of just crank those out. Because she's so good, right? She's crazy good. It's unbelievable. So the thing is, it's weird. When I move now, I can't see myself. I'm like slowing down. So the phone might be about to die. The thing that sucks is you can't see how much phone life you have left when you're doing it, a live feed. So again, this could really end abruptly almost at any time. So if it does, I thank you all for being here. I've never actually taken my phone all the way to the limit and just killed it. But what's my favorite Spider-Man villain? Going to bed. See you later. Check it. Let's see. Spider-Man villain? I don't know. Venom? Right? Yeah, Venom. Venom is my favorite Spider-Man villain. Speaking of, what are we talking? Green Goblin? Okay, yeah, whatever. We were talking about TV shows. I was talking with Andrea last night about The Walking Dead, right? Walking Dead's come back. My brother was watching it, so I saw it. I realized, and we were like, who's your favorite Walking Dead character? As a conversation that we had. And unequivocally, my favorite Walking Dead character is Lizzie, the little girl who killed her sister. Not Negan, but Jeffrey Dean Morgan is my favorite actor that's been on Walking Dead. In fact, Jeffrey Dean Morgan is kind of like that's my guy. Like, I really want to be like Jeffrey Dean Morgan when I grow up. Right now, until I'm whatever his age. The man. Love Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Negan. But yeah, Lizzie, from Just Look at the Flowers Lizzie fame, 100%. Yeah, why doesn't Jeffrey Dean Morgan have his own show? It's ridiculous. Why isn't he like the most sought after actor in the universe? I even watched like the Good Wife because of Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Yeah, that little girl was savage, right? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Lizzie. I think her name was Lizzie, right? There needs to be a Walking Dead spinoff for Lizzie. One of my favorite characters in history. But what else is going on? New South Park's back. We're watching that. Durl. Making a John Mayer lesson? Ooh, like for something like Olivia? That'd be a good one. That'd be a good 12-bar blues lesson. That'd be cool. Who's the best lady singer you've had on your channel? I mean, isn't it obvious? I can't say names, but I'll give you a hint. The best singer I've had on my channel happens to be a moderator. And it's not Cheddar Kung Pao. So come on. Have I seen Rick and Morty? Yeah, I've seen 4 Rick and Morty episodes. And they're all fantastic. So I really just need to watch them in order because I've only watched season 4, which is the new season, or is it season 3? I don't know. Whatever. The only ones I've seen were the new ones. Pickle Rick. Pickle Rick was the first episode I ever saw. Can you believe that? That's pretty cool. With Jaguar. Oh man, so good. Oh, a 10% battery remaining. I just got like a warning. So Ushian. Such a cool name. Squanchy. Do you like The Cure? You know, I never really got into The Cure for whatever reason. And it's not that I don't like them. I just haven't listened to them. It's weird. A lot of the band from the 80s, somehow I just never listened to, with the exception of U2. Like somehow in my listening development, I just skipped the decade of the 80s, which is so wrong. I don't know why that is, but, you know. There's also Tiny Rick with Between the Bars of the... Really? No kidding. Huh. See, I gotta watch more. Put on Disintegration Test. Okay, all right. The 80s sucked. Yeah. And Jens, you played a part in that, Jens. You were there for the 80s. You should have put the 80s on your shoulder and lifted it to 90s levelness. Oh, man. I mean, I guess I was technically around in part of the 80s, too, so I've got no excuse. Foo Fighters, still gotta listen to that new Foo Fighters. Really, you know, Foo Fighters will always be the color and the shape to me. But yeah, Foo Fighters are good. Sometimes, though, I do think that the Foo Fighters stuff starts to kind of sound the same to me. But definitely awesome band, for sure. Favorite 90s band? I mean, does Radiohead count as a 90s band? I don't know. I'm a big STP fan, for sure. I love Stone Temple Pilots. But yeah, it would be Radiohead, if we're counting them. I don't know when their heyday was, yeah. But so was Radiohead bigger in the 90s or in the aughts, the 2000s? I don't know. I mean, I had no idea who they were in the 90s, obviously. I was really late to that party, sadly. But yeah, I guess we'll go with Radiohead. God, I love Radiohead. I was just playing have you listened to Nick Johnston? No, I don't really know who Nick Johnston is. This is one of the songs I learned when I was on my late night binge. Jack Johnson? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, little Reckoner. Yeah, Reckoner. Oh, what's the first Radiohead album you should listen to? In Rainbows. If you've never listened to any of them before, In Rainbows first. I feel like that's the most accessible one. Yeah, see? There we go. Stone Roses, I never really got into Stone Roses either. So I'm going to put them on my list because if it comes from the man, if it comes from Jens the man, I'm listening to Stone Roses. So today, on my upcoming drive, I'm going to listen to Stone Roses, and I'm going to listen to Foo Fighters, and I'm going to do it on Spotify because Apple Music sucks, and I ditched them, and they're done. So Spotify it is. Foo Fighters, Stone Roses. That will be the playlist for the day. John Leckie producing. That's a great thing about producers. It's like, if you're looking for new music, go to allmusic.com, type in one of your favorite producers or one of your favorite albums, find out who produced it, and then see what else they produced. That's a great way to find songs or music that I bet you're probably going to like. So, producer chasing. We talked about that on QA a while ago. For sure. And I know I've still got to get on the Ween thing. The more you guys tell me to listen to Ween, the less likely I am to listen to Ween. That's just how it works. I wish there was an explanation for that, but that's how it is. So, sorry. Nile Rodgers. It's a producer for what? For Ween? Really? I don't know. Let's see here. All right, what time is it? It's 3. It's almost 4. Producer of everything. Gotta bounce. Good to see you, Red Walsh. I think we're gonna wrap it up here too. So yeah, gotta go make the rounds. Everybody, it's been fantastic having you here in the Pantheon. But yeah, it's been, oh, look at that. A message from Guitar Goddess, how about that? But yeah, thank you all for joining me. I'm gonna go make the rounds. Gonna shoot the QA later tonight, so if you have any questions, make sure to just comment on one of the videos, because I still haven't picked the questions for the thing tomorrow. So you might be able to get your question on the QA. So anyways, thanks so much for joining. I'll talk to you all soon. See ya.